So can YouTube really change your life? The thing is, we're a good example of how it has. The thing is, I had a clothing company before, and we had a large team, and what we were trying to do to get better at the advice we were giving our clients is each person would learn something, record a video, and share it with the team. And all of a sudden we were like, well, what if we create this content, we have it for the team, but what if we put it on YouTube? And so all of a sudden we had videos on how to tie a tie, how to fold a pocket square, how to dress well in certain situations, how to, match your clothing, different things like that. And some of those videos were getting hundreds or even thousands of views per day. And so at that point, really realized the opportunity of creating content on YouTube. You create something once, and for days, weeks, months, or years afterwards, people find your content. Unfortunately, that business didn't work out, but the lesson learned kind of stuck with us. So Laura was running the marketing for the clothing brand. Her and I started the Fig Co., which originally was more of an agency. So we were doing work for clients. And when you start doing client work at an agency or some other type of service, you're trying to build up your name and you kind of say yes to everything. So yeah, we can do that. We'll find out how to do that. We'll hire a graphic designer to help you with graphic design, even though you're only a graphic design client. And it made things very uncertain. You had to always be looking for new clients. You had to keep the current clients happy. You had to rush, fire drill, get something done for tomorrow. And clients that wanted to take over the world with their business, but didn't want to help with content creation or other things. We found very difficult the agency type model, but the thing is, when we first started, it was a matter of like, hey, how do we generate income? And that was the quickest, easiest way. So that was in 2017. Towards the end of the year, we did launch 2 YouTube channels, the Fig Co in English and Ate Explica, another channel that has 500,000 subscribers right now. But the thing is, it didn't immediately generate revenue for us. And it's something we created some content and got busy with their clients, forgot about for a little while. They started to grow. And, it wasn't generating a ton of income for us until kind of 2019, where we really doubled down on our content, especially in Spanish. So I had another full-time job for a little while. Laura was running everything for the most part, and I was helping out nights and weekends. But especially kind of during the beginning of 2020, our content just really took off. From there, we really realized the full potential of YouTube when we saw the thousands of views we were getting every single day from our content. So from that point in 2020, when our channels began to really take off, we've seen so many benefits, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. The first benefit to having a YouTube channel is obviously making money from the ads on your YouTube videos. So this is the YouTube Partner Program, which is run through Adsense, another part of Google. And so if you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you can apply to monetize your channel. This is something that we make several $1,000s every single month across our different channels. And the great thing with this, as long as you're creating content fairly consistently, I feel like the income from YouTube AdSense is fairly consistent. There's a little bit of seasonality depending on what your content is about. But if you're putting out content, generally, you're making about the same or even making a little bit more as time goes on. So this is a great way to, if you have another job, to in the nights, evenings, weekends, create some videos, upload to YouTube, and little by little, as your channel's monetized, make money from your content. The second benefit to having a YouTube channel is that we create a ton of content for affiliate marketing. So we do a lot of tutorials, recommendations, and a lot of the products or services that we recommend. If you click on the links in our description and make a purchase, we get paid a commission. So I'll link to our video up above right here where I talked about how we made over $20,000 in 2020 just from affiliate marketing. And I would say almost all of that came from affiliate marketing through our YouTube content. The third benefit to growing on YouTube and growing an audience is it's been great for us for other social media channels. So Laura, my business partner's Instagram has gone from 2,000 or so followers at the beginning of 2020 to over 50,000 today. And sometime last year, we did one of the polls to say, hey, how did you find out about, or how did you start following her? And I think it was like 2/3 or 3/4 of everyone who responded to that was like, I came across her content from YouTube. We have grown her Instagram from people on Instagram quite a bit since then, but the fact of creating content, kind of putting your other social media handles in your videos, and every day someone sees your YouTube content, sees your Instagram account, goes and follows you on Instagram, allows you to greatly grow other social media channels because of your YouTube content. The fourth way that YouTube can change your life is by helping you become a thought leader or expert in your space. People go to YouTube or Google every single day to answer their problems, to ask questions. And if you're the person that comes up time and time again answering their questions, people are going to start to look to you as the leader in whatever area you create content in. So if you want to be invited to conferences, if you want people to write articles about you, invite you on their podcast, all of those things can happen because people come across your content and see that you're an expert in something because of your YouTube content. The fifth benefit to having a YouTube channel is it's a phenomenal way to basically sell anything. For us, it's courses. So we have a ton of videos talking about, say, Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or how to design with Canva. And then what we'll do is create some type of freebie or guide. So someone sees the video, they said, hey, by the way, we have this free guide that you can download, like our free YouTube masterclass that I have. If you're interested in that, I'll put a link down below in the description. So by doing that every single day, people see this video or any of our other videos, know that we have something for free, give us their email address, and then we usually have some type of process to sell one of our courses. So day in and day out, we're able to sell our courses through our YouTube content. Another thing, there are tons of businesses. For us, a lot of times it's software, but it could be camera gear, it could be exercise equipment, it could be basically anything. Brands are looking to get exposure to their ideal audience through YouTube. So I would say probably every day across our 3 channels that someone is emailing us, asking us to create sponsored content for them. So the thing that I would recommend for this is don't just say yes to everyone. So for example, we have website builders and email marketing and camera gear and whatever it is that we really like. If someone comes to us and say, hey, will you do content about X brand? It's got to be something we like to recommend to our audience. We build up a certain reputation and we don't want to be seen as just kind of trying to sell anything under the sun. This is something to allow you to build relationships with some fairly large brands in your space if you're able to grow an audience on YouTube. The 7th way that YouTube has changed our life is it allowed us to go from a client-based business to a content creation business. The great thing with content creation is sometimes I'm recording videos at 1 a.m. because I'm just doing something else during the day and because that's when I wanted to do it. Versus if you have a client-focused business, someone needs something now or they needed it yesterday, you're rushing to get it done right this moment, which is obviously much more stressful than to be like, hey, you know, I've done these, if you see this video up above, how I did 30 videos in 30 days. So the great thing with that is we publish 3 videos a week on this channel. And so 30 videos in 30 days. And what happens is we have over 2 months of content created in 1 month. So if I don't want to create more YouTube videos for a little bit, I want to go on vacation, sit on a beach, do whatever, we have content created that we can put out over time. And it doesn't require kind of last minute fire drills that client work tends to create. So right now we do a little bit of client work, but it's more coaching. So we schedule a call, we look at their content, make recommendations, help them grow their business, but it's not us executing as an agency or freelancer or something like that. So we schedule a call, maybe there's an hour to prep work to it. We schedule it when we want. And it's one of those things we could have tons of those coaching clients as if we chose to. But the thing is we take on those clients here and there if it's something we're really interested in working with. Versus when you're first getting started in a service business, you kind of have to say yes to everyone. If you're an expert or not, if you like the client or not, you kind of have to say yes, you're trying to grow a business. But as you're creating content through YouTube and making money from all the things that I just spoke about earlier, you can be more picky if you still want to have clients for whatever it is you do. And the 8th way that YouTube has definitely changed our life is that it makes your life location independent. So I'm here recording this video in Mexico City. Most of our team lives here right now, but we have someone in Peru and we're about to hire someone in Argentina. I spent a year and something in Michigan with my family during COVID. So I'm able to just bring a camera, a light, and record videos wherever in the world that I want to be at the time. So location independent, also time independence, I kind of hinted on as well. There are just so many benefits to creating content, if it's on YouTube, which is our favorite platform, or on other platforms, but just lots of opportunities on how you can kind of change your life, improve your life by creating YouTube videos. If you're looking to grow on YouTube, we have a ton of content to help you with that. I'll link to the playlist right here. Hope to see you in those and future videos. Bye-bye.